Madam Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official grand opening of the William Heath Robinson Museum here in Pinner Memorial Park. My name's Daniel Edwards, and as a lifelong art enthusiast and having lived here in Pinner for my whole life, just 5 minutes walk from where Heath Robinson once called home, I was delighted to be asked to host today's proceedings. Today marks the official opening of London's first new build museum for over 40 years. And I'd like to introduce to you our first speaker of today's opening ceremony, a lady who has been part of this project since its embryonic stages 25 years ago. A lady who has lost no enthusiasm for the wit of Heath Robinson since the 1980s, and in the process has acquired the rather dashing title of acting chairman of the Westhouse and William Heath Robinson Museum Trust. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Cynthia Wells.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, everybody present, I do welcome you to our grand opening ceremony. I'm speaking today on behalf of the Westhouse and Heath Robinson Museum Trust and our chairman, Martin Verdon, who is sitting on the front row there. And he, like me, is delighted that you are all here today. Daniel has mentioned that it's 25 years since the council had to close Westhouse and the Pinner Association stepped in, determined to save it. Some of us trustees, that's me and Nick Coleman, who are still remaining trustees, and some others in the crowd, I think, in the audience, have been there from the beginning. It was a long time ago, and we're 25 years older now than we were then. After some false starts, the council set up a working party in the 90s with the Pinner Association and some other interested people to decide the future of Westhouse. That was when the William Heath Robinson Trust contacted the Pinner Association. They had a collection of his original works and nowhere to show them. We had a house and we weren't quite sure what to do with it. We thought our guardian angels were speaking to us. The Pinner Association launched the Westhouse and Heath Robinson Museum Trust in 2001, with Martin as our chairman. With the support of the council, we set about raising the £1.5 million needed to complete the restoration of the house. And we did so, restoring it with a small gallery, a room upstairs for the community, a cafe, and a little museum, as I said, for the original works. It was opened in 2010 by none other than Michael Rosen, and we were very pleased to have him there and have him back today. Once we were open, our fellow trust reminded us that the job was only half done. A proper museum had yet to be built. And I have to say, some of us who've been in it up to here heaved a great sigh, but we rolled up our sleeves and set to work raising the money. We're immensely fortunate that this time we had the backing of the Heritage Lottery Fund. And we must thank the HLF and the HLF players for their support. Without this, and those of the grant-giving bodies and foundations, such as the John Lyon Charity, and others such as the Friends of Westhouse, and kind donors and people of Pinner, many of you who are here today, we would never have succeeded in building this wonderful museum. When I walked up the path and first saw it without the hoardings, my breath was taken away. I think you have to agree it looks as if it's always been here, it sits perfectly, and yet it's new. I'd also like to thank Andrew Pierce, who has sponsored today's event. We're very grateful to him for that. I'd also like to take the opportunity of thanking the amazing volunteers who've come forward to help make the museum a reality. Their skills in Pinner have got to be seen to be believed. There are wonderful people here. I'm sure all of you are wonderful, and all of you are waiting to volunteer to help in the museum. Although we have some paid staff too, we are going to be reliant on volunteers. So when I finish speaking, or before you go in the house, go down to the tent down there and put your name down. We hope that you will all support the museum and make this complex more of a community hub than it is already, and that it will bring people from all over the world, indeed, and all over the nation to come and visit here, and will increase the footfall in Pinner so that everybody benefits. Everybody, all our traders and our businesses will perhaps have a spin-off from what we have created here. I hope to see you here looking round with your visitors very often. Thank you.